Buona giornata and welcome to my channel. My name is Stefania if you're new here. So today we are going to be doing a no makeup look. So we are going to be chatting, a little bit of a haul, and I'm really just going to relax and I'm going to show you what I do when I don't feel like wearing concealer or foundation. Very basic, very mask friendly type of look. So without further ado, let's jump into this. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and let's jump in. Okay, so first off, when it comes to any looks like this, I really focus on skincare more than anything else. So I am going to be using, I like to look dewy. This is just my preference. I find that even if I'm having a bad skin day, I want, my skin just looks healthier. You know, it doesn't really matter that I have zits and whatever else. I just feel like it makes my skin look a little bit better. So we're going to go in with this Tatcha Dewy Skin. I still love this. I am not a huge Tatcha person, more because I can't afford that. But I do still really recommend this, and I don't feel like it makes you look greasy. It's that perfect amount. But I find that if I spend time on my skincare, most of the time I still don't even feel the need I need to do makeup. I still feel better about myself. Whereas if I leave it and I feel dry, I'm just ugh, you look just not good, you know? So when I put anything on my face, it kind of turns red for a few minutes, which is why I'm going to start doing my skincare stuff right now. So I use that as my moisturizer, and then I will put on my sunscreen. So I still have to go back out to work, which is why my eyebrows are done. Because I don't leave the house without my eyebrows done. It's the one thing I can't. They end here. So I'm going to use the Krave Beauty Beat Shield. Again, if you are more on the dewy side, if you like a dewy look, this sunscreen is really good for that. This and the Claire's are my favorite in terms of makeup base type products, and then also just gives me that healthy looking skin. So I highly recommend these two in terms of sunscreen. So I'll make sure I put all the information down. But yeah, I'm just getting on my eyes because my crow's feet, you know. I can't afford Botox. One day, but not today. So it's if it was a one and done thing, I'd be yeah, sure. And then I will probably, I don't really put a whole bunch of makeup down my neck, so I'll put more sunscreen on once I change out of my slippers and pajamas. And then lastly, I put on this. So this is I think it's called Glam. It's by Missha. You guys know I've been into really K-beauty products, but this is also a lotion. I know this was a YouTube recommendation from, I think it was So Beauty. And you guys can tell I haven't used a lot of this, and that's because I don't use it all over my face. This is if you were very dry and you wanted to look very glowy, then you could put this all over your face, but I find that it's too much. It's too much. The Tatcha Skin, perfect. This, it's just, I grabbed the tiniest bit, and this is what I use as a highlight. So rather than having an actual highlighter, I will just put this in areas that I want a little bit more. See what I mean? And there's balms out there that are kind of like this. I have the Kevin Aquan one, and even though at first I loved it, I now hate it. I hate it. I can only wear it if I have my hair back, because it just sticks to your face. Because this is a moisturizer, it doesn't stick to my hair is not gonna get caught in this, which is why I really like it. So I kind of just do it there, and then maybe I'll put whatever's left over my finger, just a little bit on my forehead. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So skin prep, very important. I can always do updated skin stuff. I've definitely, with trying to get pregnant, I had to stop a lot of stuff, you know? So my skin routine is definitely different now, and I'm not that happy about the fact that you are supposed to stop everything, even though I'm well, it's been 4 or 5 months and I'm not pregnant, but yet I'm still not supposed to be using anything. So yeah. Anyways, so for my eyes, I grabbed something, anything in your collection is probably gonna have a nice neutral shade. So I'm not even prepping my eyes because I'm only gonna go in with one shade. So I picked up my Supreme Nudes Artist Couture palette, and I'll probably go in with the nudist shade and maybe a little bit of Eccentric, which is more mustardy. So mostly the nudist shade, just because these look in the pan like they're not going to be very dark, but they build up pretty quickly. So I don't want anything crazy. And I'm just going to, on a nice big brush, and just put it in the crease. But yeah, what are you guys' Christmas plans? I cannot. It's funny, it's like I feel like we were all like, when is this year gonna be over? And now that it's here, I'm like, this year's over? I mean, I'm not mad about it. That's for sure. But I just feel like it shouldn't count towards my age. Like, we should be able to take this year off. Because I feel like I aged 30 years. I'm not even kidding. Lately, I have gone into a full-on... Does anyone else do this? Like, you'll randomly get obsessed with a topic. Maybe it's just me. And now I have to look up everything about that. Like, I completely, like, fill my time by looking up reviews for it and everything else. Like, I don't own expensive candles. I now want expensive candles. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but they make me very happy. So that is kind of where I'm at. So if you guys have recommendations, like I really want to see if like Diptyque is worth it. I thought I had a booger, that's just lotion. So yeah, let me know. I have one Voluspa one. I haven't burnt it yet, but yeah, let me know, because I have a million Bath & Body Works, and now I'm just like, I need to see what else is out there. I'm in my 30s. I'm an adult. I'm gonna have adult candles. And the other part of me is like, who the hell do you think you are? So please let me know if you guys have weird obsessions like that. I would love to hear it. And then for my waterline, it just depends. I will go in with this. This is Milk's Makeup BCC. I never use a smudger shade. I turn into Sean Connery halfway when I'm trying to talk fast. But it is a very, very nude liner. So obviously, if I'm just trying to look put together, I want to look awake. So I will usually use this. It kind of dried out a little bit though, so I always have to like push a little harder than I want. But I'm also like allergic to like the Tarte one, like the awake one. And then white is just a little bit too stark. So this is just like a little bit more of a cream shade. I don't do the whole eye. I just go into the centers. Because then if I want a little bit more like depth, I might do a little bit of dark brown. It just depends. And then taking the same palette, I'm going to grab a definer brush. I'm going to grab the shade Aesthetic. And I'm not going to do a lot because I have my... I mean, they're lash extensions, but I do them myself, so they don't look like lash extensions. They really just look like I have mascara on and give me a little bit more length. But yeah, I will do just a little bit, and I really just kind of go on the inside. I don't really smudge it along unless I am bored. So we're going to really leave it to the bare minimum today of like real life, because most of the time I just don't care. So next I'm going to grab a different brush. I'm going to go in back with that nudist shade and just blend it out. So nothing crazy. But yeah, I feel like these looks are always looks where I'm just like, I don't have time for that. Like they use like 10 different concealer shades, and I'm like, well, you might as well put foundation on at that point, you know? So that is why I don't particularly... I'm not saving up to buy 5 different concealers. I feel like that's always a little bit too much. Not to say that I never do that, but this is definitely more my speed type thing. But yeah, that's it. That's all I'm doing for the eyes. Next, we are gonna grab, this is my Charlotte Tilbury. It's the medium 2, it's the Eye Corrector. So Becca has a pink one, and it's very much on the pink side, and I like that one for when I'm doing like a full face, like really gets rid of your circles, like your dark, like it's great. But it's very creamy, and it's something that I have to obviously wear concealer with. This is almost like I have to press pretty hard to get some off, and you have to make sure that you choose the shade for your skin tone. So this works perfectly with my skin tone. There's more shades in the Charlotte Tilbury correctors. But yeah, I still wear this without foundation, but I'm just saying, Becca has been a long time love. What I use this one for is on days where I'm not wearing makeup. So I will just kind of rub in there. You can see like I've barely used this because I use the tiniest amount. Also, wash your hands because, you know, we're touching our face a lot today. And then, like, I literally the tiniest bit. So what I will do then, instead of wearing concealer, I will just grab a tiniest bit of this and just go over. Like, I always have, like, that vein right there. It drives me insane. It's not going anywhere, though. Yeah, no, unfortunately. And I will use this as my concealer. So is it going to look amazing? No. But do I feel a little bit better in this? Yes. And I feel like that's the goal right now. Like, I no longer am like, oh, I need to look perfect and put together. I just want to look better, you know? So that is all I will do. I know it's not the most drastic change, but it's still better than what it was before, because all I'm trying to do is just cancel out that purpliness and my veins that just won't go away. So as you can see, like, see how dewy I look on these sides? So next up, we're already almost done. Like I said, I do the simplest of things. I have the Halo powder. I grab a actual like setting powder. I have the Halo one and I cannot find it. So, it's the Halo one. It's not Halo, it's e.l.f. Halo powder. But any dark translucent powder is what I will grab instead of an actual bronzer, because if I sweat, I don't like to do a lot of bronzer. Part of it is because when I'm at work, I work out in between my clients. So if I do that and I wear a cream bronzer or I wear a powder bronzer, a lot of the time it just ends up looking awful. And it'd be one thing if I was going home to like wash it off, but I generally like have clients right after that and I'm just like, yeah, no. I mean, my clients, my morning ones are used to me looking like trash, believe me. But my evening ones, I try to, you know, or like if I have a new client, I try to pull it together a little. So I got this as like a little sample size. I think it came with like the foundation. So this is the Fenty Pro Filter in Cashew. I would still prefer something a little bit deeper, which my Halo powder is. And then I'll just kind of pour a little bit into the cap. And I mean, it's up to you. I still like a little bit of color, but yeah, you don't have to do this step. And then I'll just take it on a big fluffy brush and just go around as I would with a bronzer. So you can totally do a darker powder, but like I said, I want this to be as natural as possible. And then I'll just blend it up. And everywhere I would put a bronzer, I'll put a little bit of this in. But yeah, what does your guys' no makeup look consist of? Because most of the time I would be like, my no makeup look is, it consists of no makeup, like zero, other than brows done. That would be it. So this is like my step above, if I'm being honest, but it's still something I've been doing way more than anything else. But yeah, see, it's still like, I still feel like I have a lightness to the center of my face, but I look a little bit bronzed. But that's literally all. Like, I don't want to keep layering, especially with wearing a mask. I can't stand the feeling of, I'm even someone who like doesn't like makeup on all day. I've never have been that person. I will wear makeup for, you know, if I'm going out or if I'm going to work, whatever. But if I have to wear foundation, I've never been able to sit in a full face foundation for like 12 hours. I can't. Like, I feel like I can't breathe. It's like a bra for me where I'm just uncomfortable. I have a horrible habit of like touching my face. And then, like I said, because I am working out, you know, I work at a gym. I sweat a lot, okay? Sweat a lot. I'm really describing myself well in this video, huh? So now that we have that done, yeah, normally, I'm gonna pull up my box here. Normally I would go in with, my two favorites right now are the Milk Makeup Kush lip thing. It has a little metal part at the end, which I was like, ugh. And it was a little grainy at first, where I think I did review it on here and I was like, what the hell? But I left it in my car because I will leave my lip glosses in my car as long as we're not in the summer here in Arizona. They're fine. And the granule is kind of melted, so now I love it. And then my number one has definitely been the Summer Fridays sleeping mask. I have that in my car. I have one in my purse, like vanilla scented. and it just makes your lips look so nice and juicy and very hydrating, because right now my lips are dry. But yeah, today we're just gonna try out something new because I want to. But yeah, lipstick, if I was not wearing a mask, I would totally go with lip gloss. With the whole mask situation, this is not gonna happen. So I got a lot of Pat McGrath. I didn't get a lot. I got 4 lip glosses, and they're not new ones, so I'm not gonna like sit here and show you guys. If you want like an actual, you know, video going over all of our glosses, great. But they had a great sale. So every lip gloss was like $12. Like the lip products, which these are generally $28, and like the lipsticks are like $30+. So I thought that was a really good deal, and I was like, I already know I love this formula, so I'm gonna get it. That was my one like breakdown. This, and I got a few Artist Couture glosses. But yeah, if you guys want to see these, I got the color Peach Perversion. Also, I just wanted to really make a note. This is what the Mcgrath packaging looked like this time. I can't tell you how happy I am that they switched to tissue paper rather than those awful glitter flecks or the little like cut up pieces of paper, because I can't tell you, I still find them behind the doors. I haven't even bought a product from Pat McGrath in like a year, and they're still everywhere. Little pieces of Pat McGrath all over my house and my car. So I'm very, very happy that they don't do that anymore. I'll pull out the other colors just because why not? But yeah, what are you guys' plans? What are you doing? I'm trying to think of what else is going on here. Oh, I got Dare to Bear, which is also a like very light pink, but they don't have a lot of color to them. Most of them don't. Full Real is a really good color. And then I want to say I got Aphrodisiac, which this is like my color for sure. Like I actually hauled this a few months ago in my Sephora haul, and then I was like, I'm getting another. You know, there's certain things where I'm like, I'm gonna lose one. I would like 2. Or I would like one in my car and then one in my house type thing. I know that's extra, but at the same time, I feel pretty good that this is literally all I bought in terms of makeup for Black Friday. And then I got Wicked Whisper. Maybe this is the one I got. So as you can see, all these shades are very nude shades. I love this formula. It's so comfortable and it lasts pretty long for a gloss. So if they're still having that sale, you should jump on that. But this is what we're going to be trying out today. I have been wanting to try out her like actual lip fetish balms for quite some time, and I could never bring myself to spend the money on it. Like even pre this year of the crap storm it's been, I was like, that's too expensive. Like a lipstick, if you really love the color, okay. But a lip balm, I'm not paying $30+ for that. No, thank you. So they were $12, which $12 for this packaging. I don't have anything in the white packaging, so I was very, very excited. This is the shade Passion Flower. Yeah, they already had a few that were sold out that I really wanted, but y'all know, it is what it is. So I assume, okay, when I pull this out, I'm like, it looks very, very corally, which isn't a bad thing, but I know that these are fairly sheer, so I just wanted to try out at least one in my lifetime, and for $12, it was the time to do it. So, let me pull out my mirror and see how this works. But yeah, have you guys tried any of these? I would love to know. Am I the only one? Do you guys put on like a million things of concealer? I'm like, yes, you can still see that I have some redness in my face. I forgot blush, so we'll do that in a second. But I still don't feel like my face, I still feel okay in this. I still feel like myself, but better. So, yeah, this is perfect. It is very comfortable. But yeah, I am all about these right now. Things like this that have like barely any color, that aren't going to get all over my mask, and help out my dry, cracked desert lips. So, this is a great purchase. For blush, let's see here. Here we go. So this is the little itty bitty Rare Beauty in the shade Bliss. I'm gonna just grab the tiniest amount because since I already have, like, you know, my cheeks are a little bit red, I'm not going to put on a whole bunch of blush. Not that I usually do anyway, but especially because I'm not wearing, you know, foundation, I don't feel like putting on a lot of blush because believe me, my face will have the color added by itself. So I'm just going to tap a little bit of that out. But I do really, really like these Rare Beauty blushes. I really want the like Joy shade, the orangey one. But it just wasn't in stock on the sale, and I just haven't been buying things that aren't on sale. All right, I'm jumping very quickly into the end of this video. I realized I forgot to mention, sometimes I will put a little bit of, or I wasn't recording, that's really what happened. This Pat McGrath powder, the under eye setting powder, it's very finely milled, and it doesn't look like, it's not gonna add coverage, and it also doesn't look like you're wearing anything. It will just make your pores be a little bit smaller. So sometimes I will go in with just like the tiniest bit and add it to my under eye. And then if you are oily in any areas, you can kind of set them with this if you wanted to. It doesn't look like you're wearing a powder. So just wanted to add that in there real quick. Let's jump back in. All right, so I want to pull up my mask and kind of show you guys because I feel like maybe this isn't for everyone. But when I have my mask on, and this is the Hemp one from Wishtrend, it's a little bit more breathable and it fits my face. I find that a lot of the masks that we keep getting, like I just have a tiny face. And so it like literally will cover like all the way up here and I cannot. So I like this one a lot. I think the coloring is perfect because it matches everything. Not that I really care if it matches. I'm just not like, I know everyone else is like the jewels encrusted and whatever. That's great. I'm not one of them. I'm just like, I need a mask, put it on, do what I should be doing. Kind of girl. So I do appreciate this though. Wishtrend did send me this one and I really like it. My husband keeps trying to steal it because he thinks it's way more breathable and like way more comfortable on his facial hair. He's in a facial hair stage. That's all I'll say about that. Anyways, so when I have a mask on though, I feel like I still look like I tried that day, even without foundation, concealer. It's all about the eyes, you know? And just a little bit of feeling better about yourself. Because I don't know about you guys, but I feel like a trash bag, like, I would say 93% of the time. I'll go with the 93. Solid. Today I'm just like, I showered, my hair is clean, my nails are done. Not well, but they're done. Anyways though, this is the completed look. Let me know what you guys think. I feel like this is just, regardless of mask wearing or not mask wearing, this has kind of been my go-to thing for a few years now. Just because it's easy, it's quick, and yeah, I can still see my face, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And yeah, it's just what helps you feel better. So this is my version of that. But I would love to know what you guys do. What do you use? Like, teach me, whatever. Like, if I wanted to, I could totally add a little bit of glitter on. I was going to do that, and then I was like, let's not try to just add things in just for the sake of adding it in. Like, sometimes, yes, I will grab a Pat McGrath one, and especially like this shade here. This one is perfect if I want just a little bit of something, and I will literally just tap it on the lid like that. Like, it's not, you know, it just adds a little bit of glitter when I'm feeling depressed. Okay, glitter makes me happy. So I just grab a very neutrally one because it's not too gold and it's not too bright. It's perfectly in between. So I figured I would show you guys that. And then sometimes I'll do an inner corner highlight. So like I'm saying, this can change into a lot of different ways, but the purpose was to show you something very fast and very realistic. Yeah, that's it though, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Have a great Christmas, and I will see you guys soon. Let me know what else you guys would want to see, and I'll talk to you guys later. Leave a comment down below. Bye, guys.